I'm still in Temple, Texas. They just offered me a load to Odessa. You think I should take it? It's a heavy load and it's Nestle. I made an agreement with myself years ago not to ever do a Nestle load again. They really jacked me up once. And I still, to this day, I don't buy Nestle water because it was a Nestle water plant. They treated me like absolute crap. I mean, literal crap. So, should I break my commitment in doing Nestle or not? I have nothing against Nestle Quick. Growing up as a kid, that brand, I'm fond of that, but unfortunately their water division hates truckers, the way they treat us. But I'm going to go ahead and try it, try to be positive and do it. Maybe they've changed their ways and a little more friendly to us truckers who haul a lot of water for them. So let's get out of Temple, Texas and head up to Dallas. That's one thing, it's a bad deadhead. It's deadhead all the way from Temple to Dallas, which is about 100 miles or so. So let's get rolling to Dallas, get that Nestle load of water picked up. Hopefully they're more friendly to us truckers there, and we'll get then rolling to Odessa, Texas.
So the 6 up supposed to start heading to Mason this morning, and then the other 6 up here, so I don't know.
Sounds like it's going to be a big one.
Yeah. 13 million pounds.
We still 27 million. All right, neighbor, we'll see you later, man. Have a good day.
I got a new CB with my Loves points that I had built up. That's a good way to buy things, by the way. You're buying fuel anyway. I always save up points and buy stuff. Come on, let's go. And so it's really cool. I like it. It's a lot more powerful than my other one. The other one I paid when I first got it, I paid a bunch of money to have it tuned and everything. And this one I'm not going to do that. It's not worth it. All that's on a CB these days is a bunch of filth or anger.
Instruction ahead.
So, if I've heard just friendly guys ask for directions or something, and you get attacked for just asking directions, like, you moron, don't you have a GPS, or just stupid stuff like that. So, but there are times when a CB is a friend to us, and I am getting footage of CB stuff, and will eventually do a CB presentation of some sort, especially now that I have
Turn right on HK Dutch Blue TX363 Lube.
I actually thought I'd be sitting here longer. Temple, Texas is an area where there's just way too many trucks.
country boy, born in the USA. Well, I live in southern Texas, that's where I plan to stay. I met a lot of people, not knowing which way to go. I say you best let your conscience be your guide, 'cause I'm taking the high road. You see people on the streets, homeless and without jobs. You read in the paper someone's mugged or a store that just got robbed. A poor little child's missing from a park across the road. This world is going crazy, but I'm taking the high road. Yeah, I'm taking the high road, no matter it might go. I'm taking the high road, it's where America needs to go. I'm taking the high road, high's better than the low. I'm taking the high road, high's better than the low. I know we're born in our hearts with what is right or wrong. You need to quit hurting other people, go to prison where you belong. I see many American workers with a very heavy load. Many things holding them down, but they're taking the high road. Yeah, they're taking the high road, no matter it might go. They're taking the high road, it's where America needs to go. They're taking the high road, high's better than the low. They're taking the high road, high's better than the low. So let's take the high road, no matter where it might go. Let's take the high road, it's where the Lord wants us to go. Let's take the high road, high's better than the low. Let's take the high road, high's better than the low.
Well, we just arrived here at the shipper. So far they've been okay, but I haven't gone in yet. Gotta get all organized here. Well, I got loaded here in good old Dallas, and I'm departing from here, heading on out to Odessa. The trip's gonna be 347 miles. Get there at 7 o'clock tonight. I'm not gonna drive it all the way. I usually stop at 6 or 6:30, and then we'll take the rest of it in the morning, especially in that area where there's absolutely no truck parking whatsoever. And I can't sleep at the consignee there. So we'll get on our way and show you some highlights of that trip. Let's get rolling. We're in Big Springs, Texas. Now, most of you old timers probably used to go up to the TA, which is one exit sooner than this, or past this one. But us young whippersnappers, we go to Pilot. I don't like that TA, to be honest. I like TA, but there's just something I don't like about that one. I may not like this Pilot because it's one of those cookie cutter ones. And when I can't see anything because of the sun. That doesn't help. And there's all the fracking trucks here. So there may not be any room parking here anyway. So yeah, it's filled with frackers. Oh, and they want you to blindside back. Well, I ain't doing that. Oh, yeah. No pull-throughs, so it's the easy kind of blindside backing where you're not really blindside backing, you're just going, it's just a normal backup. The sun was so blinding that I literally could not see anything. Big Springs, Texas. Well, this is the pilot here in Big Springs. It's hard to believe it's the middle of winter and it's kind of warm out. But then again, we are in Texas. Definitely have a lot of fracking trucks here. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Well, we're leaving our drop-off here in Odessa, heading to Lubbock, Texas. Now, I just checked the weather report because we're heading after that to California, and there's weather coming in the next few days through Flagstaff and stuff, so I was just looking at it. I think we'll be okay. But it's always better to be safe than sorry. Did a pre-trip on this trailer and one of the bulbs is broken out. But to be honest, it's one of those little tiny ones. This is a Hyundai trailer. And the bulb is,
turn left on John Ben Shepherd Parkway Boulevard. And
you know, the assembly to the bulb is welded in there, so I really don't know how I'm going to get that out, but I don't have a bulb.
John Ben Shepherd Parkway Boulevard.
And I've never seen a bulb that small in a trailer, so we have a whole new thing here. We're getting Chinese trailers or whatever Hyundai is. I think they're Korean. that out. And this is a live load we're going to, so we'll have some time there to find out what I can do with that bulb. And what do I do every morning? After I say the Pledge of Allegiance, no, I don't say the Pledge of Allegiance, but coffee, right. Gotta get some coffee. So, we're gonna go to this Flying J up here and get a cup of joe. We got our coffee. So we're rolling on to Lubbock. I also got me some grapes. Rather than donuts, I don't eat donuts anymore. Grapes, coffee, breakfast, and oatmeal.
Hi, I'm Gear Jammin' Mike, and you're watching Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack.
Well, I was just driving along, minding my own business. And it's so windy, I thought an antenna or something was loose on my truck because I kept hearing this noise. So I pulled over, and wouldn't you know, I got a flat tire on my steer tire. It didn't even feel like that. It was just a sound. There was no vibration, you know, how a flat tire feels. So I'm in a little town in the middle of Texas waiting for some guy to come out and look at it. So it's just one of those things that happen. Here I wait. Well, I walked around this neighborhood and of course there's no tire places here. The closest one is Lubbock, and that's 20 miles from here. So I just going to go through my carrier, and that's one of the benefits of being associated with a larger carrier. You can use the power that they have to get someone out here, and so they're going to call someone with a big account that we have and get a steer tire. I've never had a steer tire blow before, and this one didn't blow, it just disintegrated, which is odd for a steer tire. So we are now waiting for a tow truck, or not a tow truck, but a guy to come out with a tire. Well, I looked at the tire and he showed me the puncture mark, and it went all the way through. I must have, at that Flying J I was at this morning, either there or who knows where, but I'm just thankful it was a slow, leak and not a blowout. So let's get rolling on to Lubbock, Texas. Yeah, let's get out of this place. Man, they were fast. I've only been here a couple hours. And I was so lucky to be able to pull over at a place like this. I don't think I can get out down there. Do you guys know? I think I can. Well, now I have a tire expense, but I don't know if this is a driveway, but I'm coming out through this way. Yeah, it is. You know what? I just thought of something. at the beginning of this trip you guys were along, I had a tire. I had my tire stolen in Selma. So this is the... I'll have to come up with a clever title, like Trip of the Missing Tires or something like that. Now I just hope that they'll load me at the shipper. I think it says 3 o'clock that I have to be here by. Be there by. So, still have a strong headwind. Well, I have bad news. It seems like I'm the bearer of bad news lately. The Grim Jack. This load was picked up already by one of our drivers. So, what happens at a big company like this? So somebody did that. So I deadheaded it all the way from Odessa. I got a flat tire and then made it to Lubbock, and now here I sit. I'm still here. I'm thinking maybe a miracle will happen and my load will just pop out of the door. I don't think that's going to happen, but... Well, we finally got it all worked out. They sent me over to another location, and my order had been pulled and flip-flopped with someone else. They didn't communicate that to us, so all is good. We're here in the thriving metropolis of Lubbock, Texas. To me, Lubbock seems like such a depressed area. I mean, tumbleweeds and not a lot happening. It's known as Buddy Holly area. He used to live here. In fact, there's his street. This is his claim to fame. Lubbock, Texas. We're rolling out of the Flying J here in Albuquerque. All of the snow and the hysteria that they're saying on the news certainly hasn't hit here yet. Although I did look ahead and it says it's snowing in Flagstaff, so we might see some snow there. I'm kind of hoping to. I wanted to stay east longer in this trip because I wanted to get some good winter stuff for you guys. I don't mind driving in it, but I mean, it's not my favorite thing, but that's the way to do it, Swift. Drive right over the berm there. Actually, they should tear that out anyway. That little bump. It's a little... it's like a curb there. But I've never quite seen anybody like he did just drive right on it. So, next stop will probably be Flagstaff. even though that's only, what, maybe Gallup, I don't know, Gallup or Flagstaff. And we'll just keep our fingers crossed on the weather. Well, we're in Holbrook, Arizona, checking my tire. Just making sure that it's maintaining its pressure. Whenever you get a new tire, you always want to do that. You should check your tires anyway, but especially if it's new, to make sure that it's a tire that's not leaking or something. Well, she's a little high, but that's because it's hot. When your tires are hot, they're going to run 5-10 degrees hotter than in the morning when it's cold. So we're good. Like I said, we're in Holbrook, haven't hit any snow, so let's keep going. Flagstaff is supposed to be snowy or rainy. Let's check it out. Well, we checked our tire, not just that tire, all of them. And we even got a hamburger. And we're out of here. I'm not really sure what that car is going to do there. So we're going to really have to watch the right-hand side real careful. Because four-wheelers don't know it, but that's definitely the side to get hurt on a truck. And we're all good. I was just talking to a friend of mine. His name is Danny, and he...
In 0.2 miles, take the entrance to the left.
Started watching trucker videos, not just mine, but others online, and really thought it looked like something that would be of interest to him. He was an electrician by trade. But then he did it, and it turned out wasn't what he thought, so he's back to being an electrician now. But just make sure, if you watch my films or Josh or anyone else's, before you quit your $100,000 job and go to trucking school, make sure that it's your real passion. That no one in the world can talk you out of doing what you're going to do. Not your wife, not your best friend, not anyone. Make sure first, before you throw your life into turmoil, Havasu, Arizona. And we ran a little bit harder today with 618 miles. Don't be too impressed. It was easy driving, so that's why. And we were light and we had a tailwind. I actually have 45 more minutes. I could make it all the way to Needles, but I don't want to. I gotta fix something mainly. I'll show you what it is. I know you guys are tired, but when the brilliant folks in Selma stole my spare tire, it's causing my snow box to vibrate forward, thus causing it to possibly hit one of my U-joints. I think it's called a U-joint. It's where the drive shaft connects. So we gotta fix that, no matter how tired you are, because that would cause a fire or something catastrophic. In between two reefers. Maybe they'll be leaving. It doesn't matter. It's cold enough that I'm going to keep my windows. I mean, I don't have to have my windows down, so. I almost hit that guy. A human, not a truck. He's skinny, he wouldn't have done any damage. A truck is at its most vulnerable when it's backing up. Lake Havasu, Arizona. Tomorrow, California. Whatever you do, don't judge my truck by it being so dirty right now. It's filthy, and I'm embarrassed of it, so shh. See, I gotta move this snow box back a little bit because the tire usually holds it in place. Here, I'll show you what I'm gonna do. See, the tire usually goes right there, and it keeps the snow box from going backwards and hitting that joint, because the snow box is pretty deep. See that? So until I get a tire tomorrow, we're going to put some C-clamps in to hold it and keeping it from going forward. See, now with the crowbar, I've made it perfectly straight, and we're gonna secure it in place right there. Now I've got the C-clamps in place, and it's good to go. And I might even leave them there until even when I get the tire there, I'm not sure. Now it's time to hit the showers. I got filthy doing that. I can't have dirty hands. Plus I need one. What a great day. Well, today we have to wait. I don't know how long it'll be, but hopefully not too long. Well, we're here. He kept telling me he's going to take the fruit boxes out. I have no idea what he's talking about, but I'll open my doors. All right. He wasn't saying fruit boxes. He was saying first boxes, I think. My best friend and his wife are taking Spanish lessons because they live in Southern California where you really need to know Spanish, so I might need to take it also. Those totes were 14,000 pounds empty. I can't imagine what they would have weighed full of whatever they haul in them. All right, well, we got a new spare tire on here in Phoenix, Arizona. Nice and sunny today, warm temperature. My recommendation is don't truck through Selma, Alabama if you want to keep a spare tire. Don't stop overnight at a truck stop there. What's funny about this series of videos, which doesn't happen very often, I lost 2 tires. We had the spare stolen, and then lost a steer tire just the other day in Texas. I'd like to ask you to remember to subscribe to my channel. Just hit the subscribe button, and also the email notification button, so that when a new film comes out, you'll get it right in your email box. Nice and convenient for you. Also, join us on Facebook at facebook.com/Indiana Jack. We'll see you there. Thanks for riding along with me. Remember, trucking really is an adventure. Ha 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 ha!